All right, so in this demo video, we will walk you through the product development process that most of the development teams use. This is going to be a very simple product. In fact, we don't even know what product we're going to build. We're going to brainstorm right here. We're going to discuss the components of product, and we're going to walk through the process on how we develop the product and deploy it in real life. So we don't know the name of the product or the type of the product you're going to create. With me is Anurag Kashyap. He is the lead instructor for our program, and he's going to be helping us walk us through the process of product deployment and product development. So Anurag, what are your thoughts? What do you think we should demonstrate in this video for our students to fully understand the process of development and deployment? What are some of the things that are essential in product development process?
Yeah, so the things we need to consider are like the main components, like the backend, front end, and the API, how we connect the backend and front end, the databases, and the way we test the API endpoints. And these are the things, and at last deploy. So these are the things we need to cover up. And for covering these topics, and I think we should consider looking out. I mean, we should consider developing a very basic application which should cover all these
Got it.
things.
Got it. So let me just uh, let me just take a second here to document everything you said and put it in a
Mhm.
slide, and we'll come back with that slide in a second. So let me share my screen. Okay. So this is our demo. I have just documented things that Anurag mentioned, and we're going to be focusing on the 7 things that help us build and deploy a product. So what we're going to focus on is developing the front end, developing the back end, setting up the API endpoints, testing those API endpoints, connecting that API with the front end, and then testing the connectivity, then building, and then finally deploying. What we are not going to focus on is the quality of the code. We are not going to focus on the user experience. We are going to focus on the components, the things that actually get into the building of the product. We are going to focus on the API piece, and we're going to focus on the integration of the entire development process. So I don't know the product that we're going to develop yet. This is kind of impromptu, so I wanted to brainstorm with Anurag. He mentioned that we're going to build a basic web application, right? So let's think of some ideas. What are Anurag? What are some of the Can we build something like what does basic mean? Can we build something like Trello? Can we build a project management software? Can we build an HR software? Can we build a social media software? What are some of the things that you want to go after in the next 20, 30 minutes?
So Dhaval, by basics, I meant like those applications what you have mentioned, like Trello or like other as such. So if we understand the basic operation that you perform on the databases, or like the, as you say, crude operations, CRUD, like create, read, update, and delete. So if you understand these things and like how the connectivity and all are working and how to start developing the front end and back end, like we can then later we can pretty much develop any kind of application we want. But first, in order to understand the basic things, we can develop something, say like a basic employee management software, sort of like where admin would be there who can like edit or update the entries of their employees, or like where they can maintain the salary or the date of joining or as such. What do you think about it, Dhaval?
Yeah, I think that's a fantastic idea. So it's like a employee management software that as an HR manager I can use. So we are building this product for HR managers who want to add, delete, or edit employee records. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and also we can cover things like authentication. Our login page would be there. We can let the admin authenticate and then move on to the dashboard where he can or she can like edit or update or add new data.
Yeah, I love that idea. So we are also going to, does that mean we're going to address the security piece as well, or is that something that is automatically addressed by the hosting platform?
No, like things such as SSL and all, those things are handled by the hosting provider, but the basic authentication, the JWT with auth tokens or something like that, those basic things would be gonna consider in our demo now.
Okay, yeah, let's do authentication. So we're gonna develop the front end, we're gonna develop the back end, like you see on the slides, and then we're gonna do all of this. We're gonna go through this entire process for the product called employee management software, right? What do you want? Do you want to name that product something like Trello for HR or something like that? What do you want to call it?
We can name, I don't know, I'm not sure. What do you suggest?
Yeah, let's call it. Let's call it.
Let's start building the application and let's
Yeah,
then like in
yeah.
the
We'll
process we
figure.
can
We'll
think
we'll
of the
come up with
name.
a name in the process
Yeah.
of it. I like that idea.